What is up, guys? It's Puppy here, and welcome to episode 1 of Prepare for Tier 1, my Road to Battlefield 3 competitive scene. And in this, I'm going to be providing as much advice as I can to help you guys get better, as well as try and take advice from you guys via the comment section as to whether or not, how I can improve. But before we do that, how many bad guys does it take to destroy one spawn beacon? There was at least 3 guys shooting at that thing. That should give you some indication to the level of skill that I'm playing against, of the people that I'm playing against right now. It's not the best in the world. Of course, I can't say the same for the people on my team. They're not doing a whole lot better. Well, I can say the same, rather. But this isn't really the kind of clip that I want to analyze, which is what we will be doing in this series, is analyzing and breaking down clips. I will go through my thought process, and you guys can comment and tell me where you went wrong, if you learned anything, or where I went wrong, if you learned anything, that kind of stuff, suggestions on how I can improve, and that sort of thing. So, the reason why I'm showing you this clip, though, is because I wanted to illustrate that while it may seem like a lot of the clips that I throw up are just me going ham, a lot of the clips that I upload for you guys, just me going off on kids, something you got to keep in mind is a lot of these clips are taken from games in which the people I was playing against were not very good, or they weren't trying very hard, or, whatever the case may be, when I was going balls to the wall. And while it leads to some really cool looking gameplay like this, ultimately what it boils down to is, as much as this is some really cool gameplay, it doesn't mean I'm a really, really good player. It just means that I'm kind of mildly good, and I found a nice lobby to kind of, pub stomp in. So, episode 1, what is episode 1 going to be about? It's going to be about getting rid of that pub stomper mentality and trying to play with a competitive mindset as I nearly kill myself with my own grenade. That would have been embarrassing. And what I mean by that is, when I personally play in a public match, I go in with the mentality of I am the tip of the spear. I am constantly running forward. If I'm not running forward, I'm not moving in the right direction. I tend to not stay in one spot at all. This kind of gameplay is not really conducive of a competitive scene. You don't get these kinds of engagements. There's a lot more teamwork in a competitive match, and you typically will get annihilated if you play like I'm playing right now in a competitive scrimmage or in a competitive match in general. And I left this one last little clip in for you guys just because, as much as it's in a pub, it's really entertaining. So, what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to break down this next clip. We'll pause it and, express my thoughts, what's going through my head, kind of analyze the situation, and you guys feel free to, speak up on anything, any place that I'm going wrong, and, don't worry about being too callous. I would appreciate some constructive criticism, but let's go ahead and jump into this. Alright, to set the mood, I just died from Golden. There was only one guy there, though, so I'd like to try and get back there. I didn't notice this guy the first time I played, only on the playback. You'll see how long it takes me to even notice him here. He really should have killed me. Luckily for me, he didn't notice me either. And I fail on aiming right there pretty hard. I still want to get back to Golden. I just wanted to pick up that revive there. That explosion, that triple kill right there. LAV is likely this way. Maybe Golden's out of the question. He could sweep around behind me and kill me. That's not a good thing. Alright, so we're going to push Death Hollow here instead. Maybe I can do something there. Bad situation. I just got nicked. This guy's got cover. If I back up, I'll be even more exposed. Likely I'll die. I need to push up into this little tiny corner here and hope for the best. Alright, we made it to the corner, but there's health icons flashing on my screen there. Means my teammate's actually getting health. He's hurt too. Can't throw a health pack. Smoke. Nice. Alright, someone on the other team just failed right here. That allows me to back up and take, essentially saves my life right there. In a competitive situation, I don't think we would have seen that same situation, but, what can you do? I lucked up here. So I'm going to go revive my teammate here. I had just checked to make sure the smoke was still there, so I was cleared across. Again, I want to keep trying to engage right here. I want to keep these guys pinned back, and they're pushing pretty hard. I want to be able to push them back, kind of keep a presence here. This guy, he's in the same situation I was just in. It looks like he wants to be there, though. Not a good idea. Pretty sure he's going to die, although I'm going to try and give him as best cover as I can. Yep, there he went. He's down. Alright, well, I cleaned up the guy that got him. Hopefully our team will be able to regroup right here. Alright, maybe not. Teammates down, I'm going to go ahead and get him a revive. I'm noticing 1, 2, 3 different kinds of gunfire come from down there, so I'm going to split off and try and flank those guys. Now, in a competitive scene, you would not normally do this. You don't want to leave your teammates behind like this. At the time, I wasn't really thinking about that, and I wasn't able to really fully analyze that until after watching this. This was not a good idea by me. Now, I'm also taking stock while I'm running here that I only have 1 mag chambered, and I have about 1/3 of a mag in reserve. I have no grenades. I'm going to need to swap kits here really soon. Can't really kill a lot of guys from behind if I don't have much ammo, so, you know, that's kind of what's going through my head. But again, in a competitive scene, this flank right here, probably not a good idea. I luck up again. This guy should have killed me. He was a little slow to notice me, and I get his kit. Nice. He's got 8 mags and a silencer. This should be nice and good for back raging right here. Now, the flag just went back up. That means there's at least 2 guys here with me. I'm going to have to be pretty cautious. I got 1. The flag's not moving. There could be more, but we're going to assume it's just the 1 guy. I shouldn't have jumped right there. That was some sloppy shooting. I got lucky, and now I'm noticing that the flag behind me is being captured, so my team obviously has a presence back there. I shouldn't be having to worry about teams coming from, or bad guys coming from back there. So now I'm going to watch the spawns. If the other team was to spawn on B, they're either going to be spawning right in front of me right now, or they're going to be spawning in the room behind where I just was. Now that the flag is captured, I don't have to worry about them spawning right there. I'm keeping an eye on this route though, because I'm still hearing some engagements off in the distance, and I'm assuming there's an enemy presence that way. Alright, hearing things have died down, it's time to start moving up. I do make one last check to make sure nobody's coming that way. Alright, I notice a guy. If he strafes left, I'll engage. If he goes right, time to find some cover. Damn, he went right. Alright, I'm trying to bring him in, and unfortunately I got a crossbow. I would have rather have had a medic kit in this situation, but again, I had to pick up the kit. I'm hoping he comes around that corner right there. Alright, so my teammate just got dropped from this direction, and I still have that threat from back in this direction, so I'm starting to become surrounded. I either need to make a play right here, or die. I'd rather go with making a play. So we're going to make a quick check here. Things look good. For whatever reason, that guy ran away. Don't know why. Probably should have stayed there. Alright, there he is. Oh, that was some really bad shooting. Not only have I given away my position, but I didn't kill him. More bad shooting. Things are looking bad. 2v1 situation. I can move to the cover to my left, rule out the guy in kitchen, just engage the guy on the right. I didn't get to it fast enough. Well, that's the end of this episode, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this kind of gameplay. Hopefully you enjoyed this thing. If you did, let me know down in the comment section below. And guys, please, you know, if you enjoyed it, let me know via the likes. And give me some feedback. Let me know how I can improve this kind of thing, things I can do differently. If you don't like it at all, if you want me to scrap the idea, whatever the case may be, just give me some feedback, guys. Let me know how this went, and I will talk to you guys all later. This is Puppy signing out. Peace.